caution and do your research. Don't get scammed out here on Facebook because there are scammers. Tinder, if you want to, or planning an itinerary with other people and they don't want to go see the pyramids and you do. Hello explorers, Keita the Explorer here, and today I'm back for another video about solo travel and giving you some tips to help you as a female travel solo, of course. So today we're going to talk about what I always hear people say is, how do you travel solo? Don't you feel alone? So I'm going to give you 10 different things to keep in mind to help you prepare yourself to travel solo for your first time. So let's get into it. But first, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell right next to it so you'll be notified when all of my videos are released. Videos are released on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And on my channel, I talk about all things travel, photography, and a little bit about the environment. Now let's get into these 10 different pointers you need to know so you don't feel alone when you travel. All right, so number one, the first thing you need to do to prepare yourself before you even go on your first solo travel adventure is to do stuff solo alone at home. That means doing something small. Try going to your local art museum by yourself for a few hours, or maybe just go to the movies or go out to eat and treat yourself alone. That will start to help you feel and see what it's like to be alone and see how you can mingle in those environments by yourself before you go on a big trip alone. Number two, take a staycation. Book yourself a hotel room somewhere near your home and spend a night or two, a weekend or whatever at that hotel so you can get a feel of being in a hotel alone. And you'll be at home, you'll be nearby where you need to go. People will know where you're at. You can call people and it'll just give you a feeling of how it will be when you're on the road or catching the plane to another destination and you'll have to be in another accommodation that's not your home by yourself. Now you're ready to start taking your first solo travel trip and you don't want to go too far, but you really want to go somewhere. Try going to another city that's near you. Maybe still get on a plane to travel there. So like for me, for example, I live in Atlanta. So maybe I want to take a nice little weekend trip to Orlando. I can fly there, or New Orleans, or even LA. You can get on a plane, it'll be a couple hours and go there. So try doing something like that. Go for a weekend and plan out your trip and have a nice little short but close to home trip for your first solo travel. Now, this is something you can try if you want to travel solo, but you're still afraid to go out of the country by yourself. Join a tour group. So look at tour agencies like Gate One or Affordable World, where you can go solo, but you'll be with people during the day, during your different tour activities. So someone will know you're there, someone will be there to talk to, you'll have a guide to help you around, but you'll still have that solo experience for off times or in your hotel room. Similar to getting a tour agency, check out Facebook travel groups. Now, caution, beware, do your research, ask all the questions, and talk to other people. Make sure you have your itinerary, make sure you know what you're paying for if you decide to do a trip with a Facebook group. I say that because in the Facebook group, you can at least talk to people and get to know people in the group before you actually go on the trip. And then you can actually go on a trip, have your own room, but still similar to going on a trip with Gate One or Affordable World, you will have people you can talk to during the trip or know someone for help or just have assistance along the way, but you'll still have your room to yourself. But again, caution and do your research. Don't get scammed out here on Facebook because there are scammers. Now, if you plan your own itinerary and go out of the country or go to another city, you can check out expat Facebook groups. You can check out these groups because there's probably someone like you who's moved to that area from your home country with a similar background that you can at least connect with, for maybe go out for a drink, or maybe they want to take you to somewhere in their city, their new city, but they understand where you're coming from as an expat. And for anyone who doesn't know, expat or expatriate means that you are no longer in your home country and you have moved out of your country. So check out those type of groups on Facebook as well. Another avenue is something that you can try at home or try abroad or in another city in your home country if it's available, is Meetup. Meetup is an app that you can download. It's free if you're just a member. For the most part, some groups may ask for like some type of requirements, like an entry fee or something like that for different activities. But Meetup is a great place to search for different types of activities or groups that you're interested in, and you can join them if there is an activity set up. All right, number 8. I didn't even say the numbers for the last one, but we are on number 8. You're going to meet people while you're out. You could be at a bar grabbing you some dinner, and you could talk to the person that's next to you. Or you may pick up a tour with Viator and you'll meet people on the tour or in an Airbnb experience. You never know who you may run into while you're roaming around. So just be open to talking to people while you're out and touring a new location. Now, if you want to mix and mingle while you're in another city or another country, you can try different dating apps like Bumble or Tinder if you want to. I've never used Tinder, but you can try those dating apps if you want to possibly go on a date and meet maybe the love of your life in another country, or not, or just maybe someone to go on a date with for the night. And back to Facebook groups. This time you can go on your Facebook group and just ask like, hey, is anyone in, I don't know, Rome this weekend? I would love to meet up with you and have a drink tonight or XYZ day, just to have something to do. So you can reach out to people in your Facebook groups or travel groups. Make sure it's a travel related group, because if you go in another group, I'm like, what is she talking about? But yeah, so check out those Facebook groups and ask who's in this place and see if someone wants to link up, because there may be other solo travelers out there as well. At the end of the day, traveling solo is definitely a very rewarding experience because it allows for you to be yourself. It allows for you to find yourself, and it allows for you to do what you want to do on your own time and don't have to worry about arguing over where to eat or teaching someone to do something or planning an itinerary with other people and they don't want to go see the pyramids and you do. So it's definitely rewarding. It's definitely a lot of freedom to travel solo. And I, of course, highly recommend it because I do it a lot and I love it. But you should not worry about being alone because of all the reasons I listed. And even if you don't have someone to talk to all the time, I mean, that is the point, to find some peace within yourself and learn how to be with yourself and enjoy yourself. Take that downtime to read a book or catch up on your YouTube videos or my YouTube videos or whatever you want to do when you have that downtime. It's definitely a really great experience, but just never think that you're going to be completely alone 100% of the time. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you have any other concerns about traveling solo as a female, make sure you leave them down below because I will answer them in a later video. And leave any questions you have about this topic down below as well. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and your social media network so they can learn about these tips as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.